Hello everyone. I'm Black Shadow. And I welcome you to, in my mind, probably a more important game than a lot of people ever give credit to. Personally, one of my favourite games that I've ever touched. I'll be really honest with you guys. I loved it absolutely to bits. I welcome you. Let's play Final Fantasy X. Bit of an odd menu. I know. I'm sure you can probably realise that. It's kind of a bit different. That there's a variety of versions of this game that have existed over time. Actually, this is the PAL version. You know, living in PAL. You know, in PAL region, not the American NTSC. Yeah, it's been a busy few days as well, mind you. It's been a busy few days here in the UK with royal babies and elections. It's been a busy few days here. I've had to do a little bit work on the hardware I've been using. I've had to replace some of the cabling. It just started dying out basically, and I noticed that the images coming through weren't at all great. So we've replaced that. We've done a few bits and pieces, and we are now ready to go, folks. So I will. As I've been looking forward to doing this. I say, oh, I did want to do that HD version. Would have been nice, but you know, it will have to. We'll have to suffice. We'll have to suffice, folks. But no, this should be a lot of fun. Thoroughly looking forward to this, folks. Fantastic game, and personally, I think one of Uematsu's best outings for Square. Well, I'm going to load. There's no options that we can access at the moment, so nothing to do. Okay, cracking. For the purposes of this game, there's this thing. For those that know, good. For those who don't, I'll explain it in a second. But we're going to be using the standard version, not the expert. So don't worry about that. I'll explain it in time. But we will be using the standard version for this game, not expert. Nicely around the campfire. Kumbaya. No, I'm not going to go down that route. Cool, we've already just started the LP, folks. For goodness sakes, let's actually, you know, let's keep this slightly sensible to start with. Let's keep it serious. We want a serious start. We want a potent start. That sort of thing. Folks, I personally have always felt this game. It did a lot more for the series than I think it was ever granted. Bit of a controversial game at times. There were a few changes that were made. Some weren't particularly happy with, but as I said, the first outing for the PS2 for the Final Fantasy series, and especially at the time it came out, extraordinary. Just, you know, I have cut it out, but this scene does actually before you start the game, this entire scene plays out again, but just with some credits on. I just cut it out for the benefit of it. Why? I don't think we need to watch the same thing twice. That's just me. Because this one does have a little bit of talking. Oh, yes, folks, of course! News of Final Fantasy series. Talking! Who'd have thunk it?
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Although, as far as the talking's concerned, unfortunately, the developers of this game, at least the English developers of this game, hadn't managed to nail down the idea of lip syncing. That the mouths moving is for the Japanese, but with an English dub. So sometimes it will not match up one slight bit, but who gives a damn? I don't. But you might notice that at times it might just throw you off. It like, whoa, hold on a sec. Did he really say that? Surely not. His mouth wasn't even moving. But yeah, you'll get that bit. Meanwhile, or somewhere else, or some other time, or who knows? Quite a nice place. Nighttime, starry sky, ghosts, because that's normal. Seems like quite a nice place. Quite a big place, mind you. There's a guy again. He was the man they wanted to see. Well, I suppose we better go see him, hadn't we? Whoever the hell we are. Whoever we're controlling. Wherever we are, whatever we're doing.
Can you sign this?
No problem.
Yes, folks. Now, before we carry on with this LP, there is something I'm going to have to just alert you to, because this is something that may crop up from time to time, is the pronunciation of this name. Now, for many years, the pronunciation that I've given this name has not necessarily been correct, or at least it seems that the fellows over the states across the Atlantic seem to call it a little different. They call you guys, or them, or whoever, call this guy Titus. However, I have had for many years called him Tidus instead, and so just to warn you, I may slip between one or the other at times. I'm pretty sure Titus is the right way to go, but you know, to be fair, I mean, I didn't have to call him that. I mean, I could call him something, you know. The great thing is, with Titus, is you can actually call him whatever the heck you want. So, I mean, you could call him, I don't know, you could call him, call him Steve, you know, you could do that, that's sort of a problem. Or, I don't know, call him, I don't know, like, whatever you fancy. Call him some... or something, whatever you fancy. It doesn't matter, folks. But yeah, for the purposes of this, we're going to be sticking with the main name. Although, because you can, it's a nice little touch, because you can actually edit his name. No character in this entire game will ever call him by his name, because you can call him whatever you want. And I must admit, as we go through the game, there's some really clever workarounds of things he gets called. So you don't have to use his name.
Take it easy.
Very clever. And it was the same case as well in the sequel, an even more controversial game at times.
Thanks for the autograph.
That's alright. Don't know what these little blue things are, mind you, but not quite footballs.
Of course.
Lady, you've got some dodgy looking stockings on there. Yellow.
Don't worry about.
Ugh.
Oh, if I score a goal, I'll do this.
Oh my gosh.
That will mean it was for you, okay?
British should be sick, folks.
What seat?
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Oh, screw it. I'm getting a bucket. Hold on.
Got it.
Nah. It's not that bad. There are worse things in this game, mind you, but
Can I see you after the game?
I yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh dear, we're gonna have some fun with this.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well...
You can't tonight.
Oh, I can't?
I mean, tomorrow.
Oh, you're our agent.
Promise?
I can only assume.
Promise.
Well, you know, when you star the show. You know, everyone wants to see. You know, you gotta have your agents. You gotta have your security, your retinue around you. You know, to keep you on the right path. It's good. I like it. Look at this place. Goodness me. It's massive. It's kind of weird. It's absolutely massive, but it's kind of like a bit of a touch of old-fashionedness to it. It's really strange. Bit pouty. Not impressed.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jack, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking?
Get me one.
I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night.
Jet Junior.
My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa. Didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South.
Duggles?
I know there's a
What
lot
kind
of
of name
people
is
out there
that?
today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot?
Play out.
I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
Well, thank you, Mr. Co-Commentator, sir, for trying to take my job. But yeah, evidently, quite the sports star, folks. Son of some
Make way.
guy. Jack or something that apparently
Coming through,
disappeared.
sorry.
Hey, come on now. Get out of the way.
Hey, I'm gonna be late.
Goodness me. Can I not
Hey, let go of me.
get mobbed? Cup final day, though. It's big event. You know, it's like slow. Just like here. FA Cup final. Millennium Wembley Stadium, I should say. I'm going to be trying to be a little bit quiet for this, but tough chance of that. Remember, you play Final Fantasy 7? How the very first thing they did in that game was to show off the new graphics engine they had? This is Final Fantasy X's version, just to show what it could really do. Considering this game is like almost 15 years old now, or something ridiculous. And whoever said heavy metal could not find its place in a Final Fantasy game? Come on. It shouldn't really be up there, sir. Health and safety regulations. I don't see a safety harness and... Oh my goodness me, what is that? Say hello to Blitzball, folks! It's not quite football, folks. It's a bit rough and tumble. Yeah, that rough and tumble. Good grief! That man might need a doctor. Goodness. That's what we're talking about. 1-0 up already. Early score, looking pretty good. Oh dear. grief! We're being invaded! We're being invaded by a big bubble of water that's shooting things? Well, that was a quick LP, folks. Our hero has fallen to his death. Well, I'm in the Black Shadow. Oh, come on. You really think that's going to be the end of that? You know how these games work. You know, you can fall from an infinite height and still somehow magically survive. Welcome to the world of RPGs, eh? Well, place got a bit of a redecorating, but in any event,
Orin!
there's a guy.
What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What
thanks.
are you talking about?
You are aware that the city is being destroyed. Seem rather peaceful about it. There's a massacre going on. It's you again. I don't need an agent now. I need a get out of jail card. And oh, wait a second. What the?
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
Cry? What, are you my mentor as well? Psychologist?
What the? Huh? Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look.
It's really a good time to be appreciating the Art Deco of these lovely buildings. Oh, that's not good. What the hell?
We called it sin.
Sin?
Sin?
That can't be good. What kind of invasion force is this? Aliens? You're kidding me, right? Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Take it.
Ooh, that might. Hello.
A gift from Jekt.
My old man?
Still a way to go, eh?
I hope you know how to use it.
Well, I think we may be about to find out. Say hello to the new battle system, folks, as well while we're at it.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Say goodbye to the ATB gauge because it no longer exists. Or at least not in this game, folks. The old ATB system gets a game's break, folks. Instead, we have this sort of, I wouldn't say turn-based system, but you know, it's a little different. It's a little different. You know, you got the time to sort of plan things out, folks. You know, you can see the order of you know, the order of combat, which is nice. And how the hell 1,000 health already? We only just started. It's not bad. Ooh, critical hit, nice. Oh, great, we're surrounded.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Yeah. Oh, don't do that. Because that hurts more than it really ought to. What is Oren's basically telling you? Don't bother trying to go for the ones behind us. It's not a lot of point. Ooh, nailed it. Because they'll just keep respawning. So don't worry about them. Just cut our way through. Lovely. Yeah, a fair few of them in there, folks. Goodness me. Oh, great. Are you mad? Are you looking for a fight, or what is wrong with you? The city is being assaulted and you're obsessed with just killing anything that moves. What's wrong with you, man? Demi already? Bloody hell, it's our what, a second fight and they're throwing Demi at
Get out
us.
of my town!
Bloody Nora.
Some can't wait to die.
Overdrives. When a character's overdrive gauge beneath their HP MP display is full, i.e. that orange bar, the character moves a special unique attack once. Their limit break, or whatever you want to call it in this game, overdrives. To use it, go left on the D-pad and kill everything. Everyone's special ability, you can do things to improve the potency of it. With Oren, in a little command, and it will do extra damage. Like that. Bye! Demi again. Yeah, this scumbag is just going to keep throwing Demi at you, which is nice, because it means that you can't die, but, worse. Oh yeah, I just completely missed using the, TARDIS's overdrive. Oops. Yeah, he'll just keep throwing that at you all day. Not much. TARDIS, hit the bar in the centre. Pretty easy. Lovely. Just gotta keep at it, folks. Take out these little tentacle, spiny things. Can you please stop doing that? I said, would you please stop? You know, surrender is an option. We're getting beaten the hell out of them here. Just a little pep up. Nice. You have really got to stop doing that, son. It is not appreciated in any respect. Luckily we got a few items on us already, so we can use it straight off. You die now, please? You're not dead! You're dead now? Ta-ta! Freak. You're quite finished with demolishing my lovely town. Jerk. That's right, you decay. You decay. Oren, where on earth are you? Where are we going? We should be running away, not to. Ooh, hello. Save seers, folks. Places to save your game, which I'm not going to do right now. Although, you always want to touch it when you see it because it will fully restore everyone's HP and everything, which is nice. So you definitely do it yourself. Hey, free heals are free heals, folks. I'm not going to argue.
What are you laughing at, old man?
Probably you.
Alright, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
What do you mean we're expected? This isn't a time
Give
for
me a
the
break, man.
weekly social down the pub. Oh, snap. Well, this could get difficult. Oh dear. Well. Oh, that's never fun. Yeah, you don't want to do that. They'll do that spine attack, which is quite nasty. Haha, you missed! We could be here all day. Might need a different idea. They just keep coming.
This could be bad.
Yeah, that.
That. Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
Are you mad? What is wrong with you? Hit that, tanker? Are you really sure this is wise? What on earth are you up to? Ow. Oh, critical hit, nice. Right, Auron, let's see your magnificent plan. Whoa, that's, yeah, just blow the place up. Whoa, goodness me. Yeah, just demolish the place. Why not? It's being destroyed anyways. Why not contribute? People's livelihoods in there, Auron. You are one evil son of a gun. Will he make it, folks? What kind of question is that?
Auron! Auron!
Can you please pick me up? Kind of worried about falling and dying. Whoa. Do you guys play Final Fantasy IX? Garland?
You are sure?
Who are you talking to? You're hallucinating as well. Have you just lost your mind? Are you insane?
This is it. This is your story.
What are you talking about?
It all begins here.